Hi guys, happy new year and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is my first video for this year. Alright, so technically this is not really my first video in the YouTube space because I've been creating other content relating teaching, healthcare, data and all that on my other YouTube channel, which is Medi Data Perspective channel. But regarding my own personal channel, Data with Fee, because this is my personal space. That was why I created this YouTube channel just for me. No teaching, just bring you along my tech career, my data analysis career journey, right? So this is my first video for this year. In my last video, I shared some good YouTube channel finds I made last year, and I don't know if anybody took good use of those channels because I know those were really bomb channels that like had a very huge impact in my life last year. I hope you guys made good use of those channel which I suggested. But anyway, I'm so excited to be here creating this video for you guys once more, and I have a lot to share with you today. Okay, I have a lot to share with you guys today. So I don't want to waste time. Let's just get right into what I want to gist you for today. So guys, this year started very in a very good note for me. All right, because in my last YouTube video, I could remember that I was saying I was finding it difficult, not really finding it difficult, but I hadn't gotten a second project yet on Upwork. And the funniest thing is that I think that same week or the next week, I got my second Upwork gig. It was just about barely about $200 gig, and at the end of the day, the clients paid me about 400 plus dollar gig. Like the guy was just to he enjoyed the work process because it was not just about analyzing dashboard. I also had to teach him the process of doing that. So I guess he enjoyed the process, or he enjoyed my work, and he just had to, even after upping the pay, he also had to, just give me some bonus at the end of everything. And I was so excited. Like I was very excited. Imagine just making a video a few days back that you were finding it difficult getting a second gig, and all of a sudden you got a second gig, and you not just get a second gig, you got like times three of the pay when you were applying for that gig. Like it was mind blowing, and I was very excited, and that was something that has actually occupied me because majority part of January I was, focusing on delivering that project for my clients. So I didn't really have much time, making YouTube videos for this channel. Like I said, I had been making YouTube videos for my other teaching, data analytical teaching channel. Okay, so I have previously dropped my Upwork proposal format. In case you are on Upwork and you've been finding it difficult to get gigs, I have dropped my format. No, yeah, I'm not gatekeeping. I'm not keeping anything secret at all because I want everybody to grow along with me. I'm not an expert in this field. I'm trying to find my path, and even as I'm trying to find my path, I also want to show other people, okay, this is what I've done that have worked for me. You can, try it, because I know how difficult it was for me struggling to get to this point I am right now. And I know it's not easy doing it by yourself. So that's why I'm doing all this. So I've dropped the Upwork proposal format, which I normally use to apply for jobs on previous of my video. I will also be dropping the format of this video. So in case you've been looking for, because your proposal is a very vital aspect for getting jobs on Upwork. If your proposal is too long, your clients might not even read through your proposal, talk less of replying or giving you a feedback, right? So Your proposal is very, very a critical aspect of getting jobs on Upwork. So I would also be dropping the proposal here so that you can go through it in case you're looking for jobs, you've not gotten gigs yet, and tweak it to whatsoever niche you are currently in. It's a straightforward proposal, okay? So, guys, how has it been for you? Like, drop on the comment section what you've been up to. This is a brand new year, and I want to encourage each and every one of us that in this new year, make sure you are pursuing your dreams and your goals. Okay, don't sit down, don't relax, don't procrastinate. Procrastination is a very, very bad thing. You might be saying, "Oh, I want to learn data analysis this year," and you've been procrastinating. Guys, January is already coming to an end. So imagine that you started first day of January, you would have learned something by now. But if you keep on procrastinating, February come, February go, and before you know, we are shouting Happy New Year once again, and you've not still learned that thing you want to learn. So this year, I've decided that I want to be intentional about myself, about the things I do, about my learning process, and I also want to be sharing my learning process here with each and every one of you. So I know some people will be saying, "Oh, you say you're an etiquette data analyst, then why are you working on Upwork and all that?" As a as an individual who is from Nigeria, like coming from Nigeria where data analysis is not yet, when it comes to analysis job, it's not yet very prominent in this part of the country. Like if you want to get a good paying data analyst job as in Nigeria, then definitely you want to work remotely because that's where the good pay are going to be coming from. When you are earning in foreign currency that you can convert to your naira, and that's where definitely the good pay is coming from. Then even if you get jobs here, it's the pay is even actually much more better than other professional pay. I'm telling you. So that's why I'm trying to, in Upwork, you are not just only getting experience, you're working with clients, you are getting paid in foreign currency, you are also creating a portfolio because imagine I'm applying to any other agency for a full-time role now. And they're like, "Oh, what's your experience? Have you worked before?" I can say, "Yes, I have worked on Upwork. I have my clients." Like, what's best portfolio than that? You have clients that has already worked with you and they've reviewed you on how good you were working with them. Like that's the best portfolio you can ever create for yourself, right? So that's why I'm doing that. I'm not just only working and getting paid, I'm also learning in the process and I'm also creating a good portfolio for the perfect time. So when that time comes where I finally get an opportunity, I can say, "Okay, this is what I've done over the years," and the person that wants to, the person that needs my services or that wants to employ me, we can be able to say, "Oh, majority of people or a lot of people have worked with her and they've ascertained that she's good in her job, and yes, this is a good fit for this role." So that's one of the reason why currently I am currently working on Upwork, and Upwork is a very good platform. It's like once you can be able to get a hang of it, like you're going to enjoy the process. Like seriously, you're really going to enjoy the process. And I'm so grateful that for now I've not really had any stressful clients. All my clients has been sweet, like they've been easygoing people, and I'm so grateful to God for that. So another thing I want to update you guys on this month, I took my learning process very seriously. I improve. I'm always improving on my Tableau knowledge. Like I'm always improving. So what I want to do for this year is for each month I want to create Tableau dashboard, but not just creating Tableau dashboard, but I want to be intentional about it. I want to make sure that for each dashboard I'm creating for each month, I am implementing something new that I've learned, okay, on Tableau. So something different, something new that I've learned on Tableau will be implemented. So I'm still working on this month's dashboard just because I had a gig on Upwork. It took majority of the time, like for the first 2 weeks of the month, I was just focusing on my Upwork gig. So now at the end of the month, I had to start to work on my Tableau project. So that's why I am still working on it. I'm just trying my best to, meet up because I have to submit, or not really submit, I have to post this project on my LinkedIn page on or before 31st of January. Okay. So I'm almost done with that. And probably by the time I'm done with that, if you're on LinkedIn, I'll be sharing a post regarding the two things I learned on this project. So let me just say it here. One of the things I learned is map layers and using dynamic zone visibility and parameter to create pop up to appear and disappear. So and those two things for last year, I have used map layers, but to create some dashboard. But I think working on this project really gave me a clear understanding. You know that feeling when you've been using something, then you've been using it, but you don't really know how this thing is working. So, but carrying out this project this time around really gave me a clear understanding on how map layers worked. And also, this dynamic, there was this person's project I saw on LinkedIn, and the person used this pop up and it's it caught my attention. Like you click a an element in the sheet and something pops up and you can click the close icon and it disappears. Like it actually caught my interest and I was like, oh, in this my dashboard I'll be doing something like this. That was actually the most stressful part of this dashboard, but thankfully I was able to put through and I finally got to understand how it was done. So those are two things I have learned in this month. Also, I'm also trying to improve my SQL skill. I told you in my last video that I watched a YouTube course on SQL, and it was very, very like one of the nicest, most easiest, most simplified, most straightforward. Like if you are trying to learn SQL and you'll be finding it difficult, then go and see my last video and take a look at the person's YouTube page I recommended. Like it is one of the best I have ever watched on, regarding SQL. So currently now I'm after completing the course, I'm just, using rank to solve some SQL problems and try to see how far I was able to understand the concept of most of these things. And guys, it has actually been going well. Like now, solving a SQL problem for me now has a process, a step by step process that I now have to follow. Unlike before, now I have a clear understanding. I have to clearly understand the questions. I have to know, okay, am I using two tables? Am I using one table? Oh, what am I doing next? Should I use a CTE? Should I use a window function? Like I now have a clear understanding of what the process looks like. So that's one thing that I have been learning in this month. And also, I started a new series on my Many Data Persuasion channel page, which is about Python, creating dashboard on Python. Like that series has been one also interesting series for me because since I have been lately I've been focusing on Tableau, but when I started my data analysis journey, I started learning with Python. So Python is always going to be my first love, right? So starting that series on my YouTube channel where I teach how to create dashboard using Python, it brings back to me like back it brings back memories to me, and it's something I actually find interesting doing because I enjoy using Python programming language. So starting that series is was very, 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 very dear to my heart. So guys, that's like a roundup of all what I've been up to for the month of January. For me, it's been working, learning, improving myself, improving my skills, just all round improvements. I've just been trying my best and I have been praying that, oh, even as I've started like this, please let me keep the momentum going into February, March, and up until the end of this year. So guys, ensure to drop in the comment section. I want to know what have you been up to as well? Okay. Did you think about starting a new skill this year? Have you started or you've still been procrastinating? If you are procrastinating, what is the reason why? Is it that you need to get a tool for you to start that particular skill you want to start learning? Are you waiting for the perfect time, guys? There's never going to be any perfect time. You have to create that time for yourself. Like, what is that thing you want to learn this year? What is that thing you want to do this year to upskill yourself and you've not started doing it yet? Drop it in the comment section. I want to know, okay? And for you that have started learning, how is it going? I know when you start learning at first, it's not usually an easy process, guys. It's coming from somebody that is always learning. I'm telling you, it's never an easy process. Like, you have to put in the effort, you have to be determined. Like, a whole lot of time, I even have to write timetables for myself for learning as if I'm still in school. I up to now, I still make use of timetable for myself. Oh, on Mondays, I want to learn this and this. On Tuesday, I want to learn this. And like, you have to be determined. It's learning is not an easy process. It's not like a fun process. Like, it takes a lot of determination to learn something new. So, how is the journey going for you? Okay, are you learning data analysis? What tool are you learning? Just drop in the comment section. I want to know. Okay, guys. So that's just the brief updates I have for you, and I just wanted to hear from each and every one of you guys. So hope you're having a lovely day, whatever time you see this video. Ensure to comment, drop your comments in this comment section, right? I want to interact with each and every one of you. And guys, bye for now and see you in my next video.